practice right now is Dr. Amelia Shepard on a downward spiral of drug addiction that just keeps getting worse. And the actress who plays her is here with a sneak peek at what happens next. Please welcome Caterina Scorsone!
You smell great. What are you wearing?
Who makes this? We love
it. What's the smell?
The smell is, truth be told, it's probably moisturizer and hairspray combo.
Okay.
But they're very good smelling moisturizers.
Yeah, it didn't bother my nose.
It's like coconutty.
The coconutty thing.
And the dress is, it's a Zach Posen.
Zach Posen, we love it. So
I
cute.
have a very similar dress. We do not look the same, you and I.
Well, first of all, Caterina, we have to say our friend Katie Strickland, who's been on many times and who's also your co-star in Private Practice, tweeted and emailed us, and she said we have to treat you beautifully.
She's so amazing. She has talked about all of you guys, and she called me very late on the night before I flew out here for like a pep talk, and she was like, "They're so nice. You're going to be fine. It's going to be great." It was very lovely.
Well, we want to talk to you because you played neurosurgeon, Dr. Amelia Shepard, and Amelia Shepard just had a relapse from her addiction with drugs and alcohol. Now, you say that this is a storyline that you are particularly proud to be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that addiction is really misunderstood, and I think a lot of people think it's some sort of a moral problem, when in fact it's a disease and needs to be treated as such. And I grew up, my father runs a homeless shelter in Toronto, and so, you know, we know a lot about this topic. The center treats about, I mean, it provides about 200 meals a day for guys who are suffering from mental health and drug addiction problems, and so yeah, so it's a.
I heard also that you were a midwife in your early 20s. Did you do it at this shelter?
I was a midwife's assistant.
Assistant.
Yeah, and so
that's close enough.
But not at the center. These are mostly guys, and so they don't need my services. But yeah, when I first moved out to LA, I was working as a midwife's assistant.
That's not a waitress, a midwife's assistant.
A midwife's assistant. I was like trying to be a little unconventional.
Everything you've done has been a little
different.
So,
I come from a different family.
But that's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, I guess. So now your character is she's just getting worse and worse. She's now writing her own prescriptions. So we have a little bit of it to show you, okay? And then we'll come back.
I think you're in trouble, Amelia.
Well, if this is trouble, you should try it.
I'm worried about you. And I love you. And we are family, and family looks out for each other.
We started being family when you started sleeping with my brother's best friend while you were still married.
I'm not the enemy. I'm just trying to help you.
Well, consider yourself off the hook. Ryan, we're leaving.
How bad does it get?
It gets about as bad as it can get. I mean, that is a particularly heartbreaking point in her descent into drug and alcohol addiction. She's kind of burning every bridge and alienating all of the people around her that she loves and really isolating herself. And so, yeah, after that, she kind of cuts off all those relationships. Katie's character and with Addison and kind of is hanging out with this guy and it gets bad. It gets pretty much...
It gets bad, and it makes more people want to watch.
And then
it does.
Next week's episode is like a full cast episode revolving around an intervention, correct?
So we're doing a 2-hour special.
Oh my gosh, had to feel powerful just filming that.
It was. It was very athletic, actually. I got to the end of shooting this episode, and I was like exhausted. But yeah, we had every cast member there every day for the intervention.
Wow. You know, I'm sorry. Is it true you wanted to be a doctor, but then you had wanted to be on this particular show, and then you thought, no, I'll go, and then you went to medical school and said, oh, no, I'd rather play one? Is that true?
Sort of. That's like the Coles Notes. I had been a child actor, and when I was about 19, I decided to go to college.
Which was a big deal.
It was a meandering route, yeah.
Because you weren't sure you were going to, and you got some advice that said you can always be an actress, you better go to college.
Yes.
Well, this is so funny. When you were on that show, we just showed a picture of it. You've been acting since you were 8, and you were on the popular TV show in Canada, a kid show called Mr. Dress Up, and you aspired to be somebody really famous. Who was that?
Okay, so this is a true story. When I was 8 or 9 or 10, you know, I was acting, and there's like a limited number of conversations that adults on the set can have with an 8 or 9 or 10-year-old. Yes. And one of those conversations is, so what actress do you want to be like when you grow up? And I had this standard answer that I would tell everybody when they asked me that standard question, which was either Meryl Streep or Whoopi Goldberg.
Thanks to Caterina Scorsone. Private Practice airs Thursday nights at 10 p.m. right here on ABC. We'll be right back with Whoopi Goldberg and Whoopi Goldberg.